Hello and welcome. We are going to get started here pretty quick. I'm just making sure that my video from yesterday did get uploaded. I delisted the previous playthrough that I had started, and hopefully we continue this playthrough. Might make some slight modifications to items as we move forward, but for now, we are having a good old time. Hey, Andrego. We are 54. Here, let me adjust myself a bit. We're level 54. We've gotten a couple of treasure card outputs, right? My 2 rings and my buckler are both from treasure card outputs. They're fine. Not using summons, so we're still pretty dang reliant on thorns. We've got Frost Nova up to over 1,000 damage, so that's not insignificant. But like we had determined last night, the path forward is really with treasure card outputs and poster fragments. So we are really just in need of a lot of kills and a lot of items. So like, look at that. Right off the bat, we're getting the things that we need. We are still going to take magic rings, amulets. Oh gosh. There are a lot of reanimates. I love the sound of reanimates too, just like that corpse explosion noise. So satisfying. Look at all of them. Now, yesterday there was some disagreement as to the balance of reanimates, and so I had wound up getting a random charm that had monsters, slain monsters rest in peace. And it turns out that that really did not affect my killing all that much. All it really does is the reanimates allow for kind of like a like some meat shields. So I don't think it's that crazy. I am still picking up rares. I think they can still be interesting enough where I want to look at them. Oh, wow. I'm not going to pick up... Well, actually, Hex Charms do offer the best stats. I've always felt like Hex Charms were really unimpressive because... Like, why would you ever use a Hex Charm when, like, Quad Charms, Grand Charms, even, like, Small Charms are really going to offer kind of comparable stats? Okay, we don't want those. What does this all have? +1 all max resists, Poison Nova on striking, attacker takes damage per level. That's, like... probably fine at low levels. I mean, I guess it's better than, well, 12 life after each kill is actually pretty nice. Hey, UGF. Yeah, like, nothing here is particularly important. This is kind of cool. I do like that I have a cow reanimate. That's actually very funny to me. Oh, something cast a lower resist. Oof, look at that. Alright, how long does it last? Okay, yeah, wow. So that was like over 100 negative resists. Brutal. Hello, Wade. Wade, did you catch the stream yesterday? Or you had to work, right? I don't know how much you saw, but this has just been absolutely a ride. Just completely insane. Oh, you were here? Okay. I wasn't sure how much you were going to have been able to see. It was kind of crazy. Alright, very soon I think I'm going to be done picking up like the magic charms and stuff. I did die multiple times. That is a lot of vitality. Holy crap. 2 per character level? I mean, dude, that is really tempting. I don't actually think it's better. I think Tarnhelm is legitimately better. How much life does it actually give me? Oh, yeah. Only 250? Yeah, I actually don't care. Do I have any other actual gear? No. Many people need physics help? I don't think it's full. I bet you just got pulled into something else by another teacher. I never have 35 people signing up for actual help times. If it isn't obvious, Wade is one of my former students. You'll be sad if you're not there. Well, I'm very sorry. I don't want you to be sad. But if another teacher pulled you, then them's the bricks. So, what are we at? We started at like 150 kills. So a full clear of Den of Evil looks to be, you know, 1,000-ish. Getting a lot of fatalities. I pronounced favorite wrong. But Wade, every student is my favorite student. Haven't I said that enough times? Unless it's Chris. You know, Chris has a special place in my heart as a bubble kid. Alright. We are almost done. Ooh, something has... What are those guys? Cyclops, I think? It's a shame that Tim the Enchanter does no damage. That is maybe something I will want to investigate. Why he does 0 damage. Let's check this out. Rare charms can always be good. Why does it seem like everything has tornado? So some of the things about affixes that are really weird, tornado on striking seems to show up on like basically every hex charm, which just like doesn't make sense. Like look at all of those tornadoes on striking. So many of them, every one except like 2 has tornado on striking. Frost Nova is an O skill on way too many things. Javelin Nova shows up too often as an O skill. And then reanimates. I think I have a solution. In my mod that I'm working on, I have made random reanimates and random O skills. And I think what I will do is I will just make a bunch of random, like, I'll make a random O skill and just have it give a random skill of everything that I would want. And then I'll do the same thing with reanimates and just do the different ranges of skills that I want. That should be fine. That should keep them at least all showing up at the right rates. Might not work exactly how I want. Like, I think there will be some consequences to that system. But it will be overall fine. Well, that's really unimpressive. But another thing I want to say too is at item level 1, there are a lot of stats that can roll 0. So once we get to higher levels, we will see more items that are actually full. You know, more rares with 6 stats, more magicals with 2. Alright, so this is basically a full clear. I'm going to drop that. I don't particularly care. Will I be going for a skill other than Nova? Yes. Eventually, kind of the plan here is to actually use some of my elemental skills. And I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I could use, like, the Sorceress's Hydra, but my intent is for this character to be a relatively normal, you know, caster-type character. I don't think I've ever really played a caster. I'm not selling anything. I don't think I've ever really played a caster to any significant extent in Zael. So, kind of, that's the plan. I don't remember how I separated everything here, so 20 all attributes is pretty significant. 141 defense. Yeah, so like that supposedly has 2 stats because it's randomized small charm of randomness, but it only spawned 1. 20 all attributes. Oh wait, I was keeping that one, right? I don't see that. Yeah, that's a rare charm. Rare charm there. Rare charm. Rare charm. Okay, then we have jewels. It's a lot of attack rating. I should look back at this. One of the things I meant to do, it seems like a lot of the based on character level items are 2 per level, and it's supposed to be 1/2. So I will have to look back and figure that out. 1% enhanced damage, that's funny. That's really strong, 16 all attributes. Yeah, so one of the reasons I think a caster will be really fun is because, like you just saw here, I've made lightning skill damage and like minus enemy lightning resists, for example, to actually show up as magic affixes on stuff. So we'll actually see those kinds of items. And in vanilla, you just like don't get really any of those. Or I shouldn't even say vanilla. In regular Zyl, Lord of the Goat. Ooh, that's a lot of vitality. Is it better than this? I mean, probably. The reanimates are higher chances. Quillbear, Stingwing. Yeah, like a 1% reanimate isn't doing anything. It is item level 51, though. That's another 2 reanimates. Frozen Orb when struck. Another 2 reanimates. Yeah, like reanimates also just show up way too often. That's another reason I want to try to modify those. Freezes target. Okay, is that just freezes target 1 then? I thought freezes target shows the number. Venom when you kill. That's actually really interesting. Because like level 10 Venom is probably just a big pile of damage. And a 5% chance on kill like keeps that up all the time. Ring of Randomness. Gotta love it. And actually we want to do this, right? We want to get those on there. Okay, so another thing I could do... I could maybe try to gamble, like, some gloves. What else do I have that's bad? I mean, gloves are probably my worst item right now. Oh, that's a 5. Get all chip gems in there. The stuff we don't care about goes here. We'll probably wind up trying to upgrade some of this stuff. This is stuff I care about, but not jewels. I have to remind myself of this like every time. And then this is actual jewel mods. That's my first secret or whatever. Uncommon cube scroll, excuse me. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put those there just because then I can get 9s exactly. All right. Sticks and stones. Oh, another thing that might be worth doing is like things like this. Because I don't think the outputs are going to be automatically item level 99, but I don't know. We might be able to get something. I'm also going to want to hold on to the rune upgrade stuff. no duplicates there. Not that we would expect to get any. This is a second one. Or is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. So we're just missing the head then. And 8, 9, that's sets, that's uniques. We'll do that there. Kind of hate doing all that at the beginning. I think I am done grabbing shipped gems for a little while and grabbing magic, charms, rings, amulets, jewels. So we won't worry about that stuff so much anymore. We could hope for... I guess I can... okay, I guess vendor reroll crashes my game. I don't know why that is. Let's try this again. I am going to attempt to re-roll again. God, I hope it... Oh my god. It didn't save any of that. I mean, I guess it saved part of it. That's so bizarre. And obnoxious. Okay, yeah, because it saved the charms. And the jewels. And most of the amulets for some reason, but not all of the amulets. Yeah. Weird. Okay, so what we're gonna do... That's the 5. We're gonna really quick try to get everything back the way it was. Well, I won't be lazy. I was gonna say I think I'll be lazy here, but we'll actually do it right. Probably lets me be lazier in the long run. Oh, no. Okay, so that's a duplicate, and that goes like that. And that goes there, and then that's it. Yup. And that goes there. And that goes there. And we take that gold. Okay, just because I want this to save the inventory management that I did, I'm doing that. I'm going to try to reload Geed's shop. Don't know why it crashed. Okay, now it works. Weird. Okay, so probably want some new gloves. And I'm gonna penny pinch here. We could also get new boots, because those are pretty bad, right? They're not really giving us anything. Okay, so those are item level 60. There might be a way to upgrade item to rare, and I could test that out. And then the other thing we would want to do is, like, yeah, just buy some gloves. Yeah, level 25 Armageddon on attack. Oh my gosh. That's gotta be strong, right? I mean, yeah. And it should last for like 30 seconds. So that's almost permanent. I like how it says it needs 100 skill points too. I'm like actually tempted to use these. Oh, but then I have to switch to actually auto-attacking. They're really sweet though. Like, oh, I could put those on an Act 2 mercenary. How about that? That could be spicy. Oh, Wade. Why, bro? Okay, let's get it done. Oh. Gotta do a little bit of stretching. Been sitting at a desk all day. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do our sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see me? I'm down here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I used to have like a camera that like would come down. I got rid of it though. I'm leaving. Oh yeah. Have a good massage. Thanks. And 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Love it. Good stuff. Okay. Get my blanket back in position. Okay. We could also look at getting like a wolf head. Volcano on striking. Oh, that seems really good too. You know what? We're actually going to use that because Death's Hand is sort of whatever. This is so much damage on a merc. I mean, the workouts are kind of random, right? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of those. I'm going to try buying one wolf head. If we can get just a regular old wolf head. Just want it to be a regular wolf head because it'll be the cheapest. Not a spirit mask. I guess Hawkhelm, that's not too bad. Might when equipped. Might on equip is interesting. Anyways, what I want to see is if there is a recipe for upgrading to rare. Upgrade item recipes. How to make rare items. They have to be the same item type. Okay. Yeah, caster with might is not exactly GG, right? But it is really cool because mights affect your reanimates. Or might. Might affects your reanimates. Auras will affect your reanimates. So, kind of cool. Okay, so what this means is I actually need to get 3 of the same base item. So we're going for boots and hawk helms. Muscles always help. Hey man, why do you think I'm doing the 10-10-10s? Yeah, regular boots and hawk helms. Okay, that's an upgrade. I mean, the defense is way better. Okay, we got 3 regular hawk helms, so that can get vendored. And then we need regular boots. Okay. Just need 1 more pair of demon hide boots. Nice. Okay, so now we can get a rare item level 60 hawk helm and a rare item level 60 demon hide boots. So it's 3 armors, magic ring, magic amulet, magic jewel. So there's our 2 magic jewels, 2 magic amulets, 2 magic rings. Okay, so I'm going to put those in first. I'm not entirely sure exactly how this works, but with these kinds of recipes, I always assume the item level of the last one you put in is what matters. So let's start with the hawk helms. Concentration on equip. That is really interesting. Is that better than Tarnhelm? That's so close. I mean, I guess raw power-wise, giving concentration to all my reanimates and my merc, definitely better. 8,600... 7,600. It's 2,000 damage on thorns, and what? 100 damage on Frost Nova. Okay. Now let's check the boots. $34 magic find, which really shouldn't exist there. Otherwise, that is actually really unimpressive. Those are all, like, very low rolls. Because a lot of these stats should go between, like, 1 and 50. I guess mana probably only goes up to maybe 20%. Percent fire absorb only goes up to, I think, 15. And damage resist probably only goes up to 15. Those are okay. I suppose better than these, because these aren't really giving me anything. 7% faster run walk, so I'll use these. Plus more defense. That's helpful early on. Okay, so we're going to throw Tarnhelm in here. And we'll throw this here. Oh, we have 2 pieces of deaths. We'll see how this goes for the merc, and I will make her also cannot be frozen. It seems good. Sure, and you can have those now. She needs body armor and helm. Do I have anything I would want to give her in that capacity? I guess I can give her Tarn helm. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Back to players 1. We're going to run back. I'm going to try to get some reanimates going here. Ooh. 6 of stars. Okay. And then with reanimates, right, they should kind of follow us. So if we can... I just want to get through the cold plains so bad. Okay, there they are. Alright, something seems to do good damage to them. Is that an item level 90 Hex Charm? Yes, it is. That might be interesting. Yeah. I might make an item level 90 rare Hex Charm. There's a quad charm. Is that also an item level 90 amulet? No, only 19. But those are both item level 90. There's Bisabosh. He dead. No, 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 no! I was doing so good. Okay, so here's how we do this, right? It's 6. So this is 4, 5, 6. And then it's rare ring, rare amulet, rare jewel, or magic ring, magic amulet, magic jewel for each. So again, that goes in last, and we should get an item level 90 rare Hex Charm. Oh my god. That's a lot of skeleton archer reanimate, though. It's just not good, you know? And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this makes 6. Put that in last. Oh, I didn't even see this. That's 97 all attributes. That's really tempting. But I think we risk it for the biscuit. Come on, give me something good. Nah. 97 all attributes would have been better. Okay. I feel like I need my Merc. The Merc does work. Gotta pump vitality. Okay. We like actually... I was gonna say, we like actually can't die. Screws up our whole plan. Okay, we got some reanimates. That's all that matters. Don't hurt me. Hate this. Gotta re-equip to get that concentration aura back. This was a zombie. This will be item level 90. Oh god, that's not my blizzard. That was an enemy blizzard. Yeah, like, that looks good. Level 25 Twister when you kill an enemy. 35% reanimate as Shadow Rogue. Okay, we're gonna check the Amulet and the War Spear and the Wolf Head. Okay, level 90 Wolf Head, 51 cold skill damage. That is large. Don't care about that then. I don't actually think I would ever do anything with a level 90 Poignard. Could I do something with a War Spear? Andrago. Also, I realized I'm very much like streaming in the dark right now. Should I turn a light on? Here. There's a light here. Yeah. All right. Time for gains. If I have to, I'll punch these Venom Drakes to death. That would be a bad idea. That would not work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And push-ups. My least favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love it. Okay. Maximum gains achieved. Oh, all my reanimates are dead now. This is gonna be not great then. Hey, we got one. Yes. Go after my reanimates. Not me. I'm not worth it. All I really need to do is get past the cold plains. So I mean, I had played previously before I made the affix changes, but it had the same monster changes. So once I get past the cold plains, there aren't Venom Drakes like this. I guess I don't actually care about these because this means I need 3 War Spears. 3 Wolf Heads is not impossible. I can just gamble 2 of them. But getting War Spears, I actually don't know if there's really any benefit to trying to do that and like making a rare. Whereas getting a level 90 Wolf Head could actually be... that could make a difference, right? That could be good. Also, I think I said it yesterday, but once I can start getting level 99 stuff, it's gonna totally change things. Wow. Why does that... what is that pulling from for its stats? Because it shouldn't get anything until item level 99. like, that's insane. It makes me wish I was a barbarian. Like, this, I had a really sick build a couple of patches ago, or I don't know, a couple of games ago. Really, it was probably pretty much the same patch. But I was a barbarian so that I could pump up masteries with plus barbarian skills. And then I went Lightning Fury. So I was just super fast using Lightning Fury. This would be like actually perfect for that. Yeah, this is a very strong charm. Makes me... Okay, so that's... See, like, this one doesn't have any stats on it. But this does. It's interesting to me. I wonder why that is. Alright, good. A nice bunch of reanimates. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Alright, we made it to the stony field. So, pretty much now we don't need to worry. And we're probably able to go back to, like, players 8. Do I turn off magic items now? Do you think? Like, I don't really know if there's going to be any value to pull from just random magicals. I just think it'll save with, like, inventory and just kind of the typical annoyances of picking things up. I really want to find the waypoint, just so that I can skip the cold plains next time. I don't want to have to do this more than once. Yeah, I'm gonna find the waypoint. I'm gonna revive my mercenary, and then we're gonna just get to the dark wood. Dark wood should be a really good area to farm. If I remember, it just has really good density, like just a bunch of monsters that spawn in big packs. And so that should... That will probably be an area that I farm for a bit, just because I do feel like I need to get some posters or some treasure card hands. We're almost level 60. Hardly matters. I need to be like level 300 before treasure card outputs are going to give me anything good, because I have treasure card outputs set to 10% of character level. So getting item level 99 stuff, I have to be level 990. Which is actually totally fine. I think that's perfectly balanced, because treasure card outputs are already so strong that, like, getting some of the really good stuff should require a pretty high level. And I could be wrong, but from what my intended item progression is, the spike in item power at level 99 is quite significant. It is meant to be really impactful when you... Ooh, I'm glad that missed me. When you start getting item level 99 stuff, because items spawn with bonus stats at level 99. Like, literally every level 99 item is going to spawn with 3 bonus stats. And at item level 99, they're not going to be significant, but it's literally just 3 extra stats. How long have I been modding? I mean, off and on since high school. So I think I started in like 2005, maybe. Like actually modding. I probably haven't modded in 10 years and recently picked it back up in March of this year. Shameless plug for my mod. It's called Diablo 2 Synthesis. I don't know what shows up if you Google it, but I have like a... I don't even have like my own Discord, but I have a Discord channel on a Discord server, right? That's the way you would phrase that. And, yeah, nothing good. And there's a subreddit and a Discord channel. It's on ModDB. It's in alpha. I just released a pretty significant patch about 2 weeks ago, but I'm overhauling so many systems of the game, and it's just me, so kind of releasing things as I work on them, just to help generate some feedback and get people maybe interested a little bit. Hey, there's that volcano. Man, I kind of forgot about torches. I want to start getting some actual torches, too. Relevant torches. I think in a perfect world, we get, like, the whole fire, cold, lightning mastery. I don't actually know if I... Oh. What happened there? It's supposed to be item level 1. So, okay. Every time you cube the piggy bank, it resets to level 99. So even though on creation, I had it set to item level 1, every time, like, okay, so I'll bet you if I do this, if I duplicate this, right, for 500 kills or whatever, it's going to re-randomize the stats on this. Watch. Yep. 1 to 200 lightning damage, 7% vitality, half freeze duration. Hit blinds target, damage resist, 17% damage taken goes to mana. That's really good. I'd rather have caster stats. Deadly strike based on kill. Reduce all vendor prices. Heal stamina. Hey, that's like 2 right there. More deadly strike. 100 and... Hey, that's the last Charlie Brown. 22 all attributes. Yeah, okay. We'll just leave it there. Because this actually does something. 22 all attributes is kind of nice. Yeah, it's funny that re-randomizes it. Whatever. But those are the stats that will show up at item level 99. They're not insane. Yeah, I wonder. Oh no, the Skillpedia doesn't, because the Skillpedia is always well, I guess this is always use item as well. But I must not have changed all of the piggy bank recipes, because every single extract resets the piggy bank back to level 99, whereas the Skillpedia is just always use item with the O skill, and so I must have changed all those, and I didn't change all those. It's kind of whatever. I guess getting those bonuses literally at level 1 when you first cube it, a little strong. But at this point, it's sort of whatever. I could go back and change it. I don't think it's going to make any impact on the run. Unless I were to get something really lucky, but then that would mean that I would never want to cube it again. Like, if I got, you know, 3 to Druid skills or something. You know, obviously I wouldn't want to roll over that, but then, yeah, would I just never use it again? Seems like not the way I would want to play the game. So yeah, I agree. It's kind of fun. And it'll be fine. I wonder what level these guys are. 36, that's actually not bad. So if we see some rares, there is like a pretty distinct possibility of getting actually usable stuff. $33. 62. Question is, which way do I go? I'm gonna go down this way and hope that I'm right. $58. It's just like, that's so bad. And that's, wow, that's really good. Cold skill damage, minus enemy cold resist, and 45 all attributes. I mean, I suppose, yeah, I suppose we just keep that. Okay, looks like I picked the wrong direction. The reanimates, man. 27% cold skill damage. That's a lot of maximum resists, too. And it's 2 socket, so you could still put a rune word in there. Warcry does damage, right? I kind of want to see if this is actually any good. If it's, I mean, it's just not going to be nearly as high a level. I don't know, we can always, well, no, I guess I don't really want to do that. Like, every line on the Skillpedia matters because you can only have, like, there's a cap to how many you can have. And I don't want to be that min-maxy about it, but I also, maybe I'll start throwing random stuff on the Skillpedia to test out skills more when I start getting, like, duplicates of some of the skills. Yes, Wade. We know that you have the subscriber-only emotes. This is just better, right? Because Corpse Explosion and Frozen Orb are going to be nuts. We'll do it. Also, is she using any reanimates? 1. Okay, that's good. Slain Monsters Rest in Peace will override the reanimates, but she only has 1. So not a super big deal. Is it the battle of the... I guess I don't even know what emotes are like sub-only in other channels, because God, there's so many. I should make emotes that are like actual emotes. I wonder if I could hire the kid who made them for me. There's so many curses. It's kind of funny to me that, like, I'm hardly using Thorns. Like, even though Thorns is doing, you know, 1500 damage, I'm actually getting most of my kills with Frost Nova. I mean, if you want to make a bunch of emotes, be my guest. Absolutely. I'll even credit you. Oh wait, if I was asking my favorite student, I wouldn't ask you. A little more inspiration. Yeah, it's not hard to make emotes. Part of it is, one, I'm not an artist, and 2, I would want them to look like, well, if I got emotes by someone new, I would also want them to, like, do a new design of my, like, logo or whatever. And I do feel like if someone was going to make me emotes, I would probably want, like, I don't know, between 10 and 20 emotes, and I would want a new logo. And at that point, the amount of time it would take to do something that I would be happy with is I would want to pay someone. Like, I don't expect anyone to work for free, even a kid. Like, if you are performing a service for me, I am going to pay you. I'm not going to try to leech off of a student. I also think that, like, even as young people, if kids have a skill, just because someone is young doesn't mean that their skills aren't valuable. Yeah, there are a lot of people that do it for free. But I feel... Ooh, we get a freeze? I think our game froze. It froze yesterday streaming once, I think. Don't understand why. Well, let's go right back into it. I am kind of assuming that it did not save anything in the underground passage then. It saved some stuff. Okay, it saved the Karam Siege, which is good. I'm glad it did. The other thing I want to check is... Yeah, look at this. We have the full Charlie Brown. Okay, so check this out. So there it is. That is actually really good for like a Venom assassin. The other thing that I think can be done is I can thumbnail it and expand it and re-roll it. So this thing rolled fine. Yeah, I even wonder what the 3 stats it got were, or how it picked what it got. But if we do this, right, we thumbnail it, this we restore it, and it re-rolls it. Okay, so this one is really good. That's so much damage. It gave 72 to all attributes. Yeah. That one we hit pretty good on. Yeah, you can re-roll. I mean, you can do that with posters normally anyways, and that is one of the side effects. I could have made it where posters were just item level 1. I don't know. Is this OP? Is this broken? I think it's kind of hard to say. This is why I'm testing, right? It's all kind of for the sake of testing. At least that is, like, my intent, right? It is getting tested so we can figure out what seems broken and what seems not very good. Do I want the Harathnar? I suppose I do. Harathnar seems good. And, yeah, I'm gonna have to do, like, a charm clean out in not too terribly long. This seems bad at this point. And I don't know if we need the 62 energy after getting a bunch of all-stat items. I need to close this. This is bugging me. I could also get rid of, well, I wouldn't want to get rid of reroll because that's much more built into the game. But yeah, I could change the poster outputs to just be level 1. I think I could also just go in and say that they don't get the auto mods. So their item level doesn't matter. But like I said, I just wanted a reason to have them feel a little bit more attractive. And yeah, if we wind up thinking that it's no bueno, I am totally fine with changing it. Fireball and static field on striking. Kind of a cool ring. We also probably don't need 66 life anymore. This is going to be bad pretty soon too. It's 50 all attributes, but it's a lot of inventory space. This narrow charm, I don't see myself playing another character, but this is just like so perfect for a lightning fury barb. Like, I want to hold on to it. It's just so cool. I also need to pick a jewel that I'm going to be pumping up. So, is there a way to... I suppose what we need to do for that is hope that, like, a Cold Plains Venom Drake or something drops, like, minimum item level 50, probably. Like an item level 50 jewel, and then make a rare item level 50 jewel and hope that it's good, and then we can start pumping it up. Interesting. It says my max life is 3,100. Something's not adding up. Okay, there we go. I needed to actually re-equip an item. Oh, and we probably have to do that to get our concentration back. Yep. Okay. Wait. Oh, right. She has Frozen Orb on striking now. Yup. A lot of steel scarabs. I kind of just want to get through here. Like, just let me zoom. I'll take the Flawed Skull to sell. They sell for like 10,000. A lot of gold. Ooh, an 8. Yeah, Mercenary seems real strong now. I mean, damage isn't even that insane, but the Frozen Orb should be a lot of damage for where I am in the game. Blade Shield on striking. Fist of the Heavens on kill. That's also really cool. I think it's probably better than this. So we should have a mercenary with like permanent blade shield. Which is neat, I guess. How much gold does this actually give? Okay, so this only gives 13 gold find. But it feels like Gold Find is way better. Maybe it's just these monsters drop more gold. Okay. Game froze again. I wonder if there is an issue with, like, some reanimate or something. The thing that's weird, though, is I haven't had any problems until that zone. Yeah, it could be too much stuff on screen. I honestly don't know. I'm going to... Well, we're not going to sell them, but I'm going to get rid of any of the reanimate hex charms. So... like, who knows? Maybe it was Tim the Enchanter, and like we'll see. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late. Thanks for hanging out, man. Okay, sorry. How do we want to have this sorted? I'm trying to find the way that, like, tessellates the best, I suppose. Could do, like, this. And then, I don't know. Kind of, like, cascades down. This is fine, I suppose. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, antlers might be relevant. 2 druid skills, has 3 sockets. Yeah. I mean, with a reduction in reanimates, it makes it more attractive. Just getting a generically good helmet. Like, I do think concentration is stronger if I am really trying to stack reanimates, but the game keeps crashing. I don't know how I can figure out, because it's not spitting up an error message, so I don't know if it's going to show up in debug log. I'm hoping it was a weird bug with one of those 2 reanimates. Then it's just, I drop those charms and we're good. But I have no idea. I really don't know. To think where I had gone so that I can try a slightly different path to hopefully get the exit sooner. I mean, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but we haven't crashed yet, and this is like the furthest we've gotten. Who knows? I mean, The other thing that is theoretically possible is maybe there are some reanimates that just, like, are gonna be buggy. Like how Frost Trolls used to just crash the game. Like, because, like, their death animation didn't work in certain directions. So you would kill them sometimes and they would just crash the game. And so, I mean, I don't know. I hope we certainly don't get any really weird behavior like that, but it's not outside of the realm of possibility. Alright, what level are these? And what do we want? We want jewels over level 50, so I'll kind of have to keep my eyes peeled for something like that. I'm just glad we got past the cold plains. Like, honestly, we could probably still be farming Den of Evil if I wouldn't have just, like, bum rushed past them. So the question is, which direction is it? This is a small passage. I don't know if that ever makes any difference, though. I don't have the level generation of Underground Passage down very well. What level are you, Jewel? 36. Not terrible, but not what I want. What level are you, Small Charm? I wouldn't mind getting like a high level Small Charm as well. That's not it, it's this one. 58. The reason for that is a Small Charm. It's only one inventory space, and so I often really like having a Small Charm be what I put my juiced up jewel in, so that I don't have to worry about, like, losing out on a rune word, or, you know, having it be like an amulet or a ring that I eventually, you know, get sick of, stop using. Like, the barrier to having a Small Charm is really low. Alright, it's one inventory space. Okay, well, not that way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back around, and I think we'll come down here. No crash so far, so I'm gonna kind of assume it was with one of those charms for some reason. Ooh, and here it is. Okay, Darkwood. We'll get the waypoint here. Like I said, this should be a pretty good area to farm if, I mean, I assume the monster generation is the same. Okay, only level 22. What is it from a regular? 19. Okay, so this is like area level 19. The monsters can be a higher level, but we might not get anything particularly crazy. See, like, look at all those monsters. with my Grendels, I was farming this on players 8. Absolutely no problem. I could probably still do players 8 thanks to Thorns, but it would be really slow. But like, I'll bet monsters here have less than 15,000 HP, even on players 8. Or maybe I'll do players 5, just to be a little bit extra safe. I'm gonna have to take my contacts out. I'll probably finish the stream before I do that, though. Because during the week, I only have about 2 hours to stream at a crack. I've got too many other things I need to do. I still gotta make dinner, I gotta do some laundry, I gotta spend time with my girlfriend, you know. All the typical adult responsibilities. Oh, you know, Tomo Highland has those warped ones. One, I wonder how this build is going to grapple with those. And two, I'm going to actually just save so that I have that stuff. Subbing won't make you stay on an hour longer. I mean, maybe we're going to have to see when my girlfriend gets home. If she's willing to make dinner, I would stay on another hour if I get a sub. I just don't know if she's willing to do that. Mookie's Knuckle. I really like that. The all resist roll is actually totally irrelevant, right? But damage reduction, magic damage reduction, and 4 sockets is very good. I almost like it better than this. I could try to find a cool 4-socket shield rune word. And then it's probably better. Oh, and here's Bane Ash. So we did get, like, some uniques. That's kind of cool. What do I have? Oh, I will do this right now, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want ring, amulet, jewel, and then this should give us a rare small charm at item level 58. Pizza, no sauce, no cheese, extra sausage. That sounds like bread and sausage. That sounds awful. Alright. Small charm, item level 58. Okay. I mean, not insane, but 1 socket, experience gain, vendor price reduction, I'll take it. Or, not 1 socket, 1 slot. And then... okay, so set items here. I don't have any Cathins yet. There's a Kliglaws. First Berserker's item. And then unique, unique, unique. We can probably dump this. Like, the mana after kill is good. But I also have... I I also have a lot of mana. I don't know if it's super relevant anymore. That's a duplicate, and that's a duplicate. Twos and jewels. Okay. So we're really just hoping for the third piece on one of these 6, which is unfortunately doubtful. But it's, I mean, it's possible, I suppose. We can also just roll and hope we get like a good stat. Yeah, this only gave 2. 40 strength, 46 minimum damage, chance of open wounds. Magic resist. 18 maximum stamina. Deadly strike. Mana regen. Okay. Like, that's fine. And oh, I still have a bunch of kills though. 1 to 300 damage. Mana. Magic absorb. Poison resist. 74% enhanced damage. 3 maximum fire. Strength. Poison resist. Oh! It also gave 150 magic find. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to keep that for a little while here. That gives me another Eeyore. None of these are duplicates. No, those don't match. No duplicate there. Or no second piece there, I should really say. Okay. Okay. Let's get this identified. We will get Kane. You get a perfect gem. There's probably some reasonable use of a perfect gem here. I'm not 100% sure what that would actually be, but like whatever, right? Now, where did the cairnstones spawn? I wish I had paid attention a little bit more. Yeah, like, dude dropped nothing. Like, what the heck? It's so odd when that happens. Oh, okay. Did freeze again. So, not an isolated incident. I don't understand what the problem is. There must be... I'm wondering if it's an issue with a reanimate getting a random stat that crashes the game. Man, that's really unfortunate. The workaround would be to not use any reanimate items. But I don't even know if that's the issue. Let me check my debug log, actually. Okay. Save error. Okay. This helps. It says save error. Okay, I'm gonna save error stat 184. Trying to determine where this is happening. Okay, so let's look at what stat 184 is. Oh, stat 184 is kill counter. So it's bugging out with the kill counter for some reason. It's probably a reanimate killing a monster in an unusual way. What would that be? Some form of indirect damage, but not thorns, because, I mean, would it be thorns? Could it be thorns? No, because my reanimates have been killing stuff with thorns over and over. But it is a kill counter issue. That's interesting to note. Well, kind of nice to know that it's not necessarily a reanimate issue. It is perhaps related to a reanimate issue, but it is much more directly a kill counter issue. So I don't even know what it could be. It's gotta be like, it has to be some corner case, right? Some corner case where something isn't behaving as expected for some reason. Because who knows? Yeah. Freeze. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the game and I'm going to see if we have another save error. No. No. That isn't showing up. So... That's so unfortunate. There's no way of determining what this issue is. I will bet it's a reanimate problem somehow. Whether it's with kill counter or something else, I don't know. Man, this is just really gonna put a damper on the playthrough. If, like, almost every zone we get a crash for some reason. Just like we didn't have any crashes. Like, arguably, this is a new item. It could be related to this. I don't see why. Is Spirit of Barbs considered using summons? Oh, it's also really bad. Wow. I wouldn't even want that then. That's just so much worse than Thorns. So, like, what if I just don't attack stuff? Because, I mean, my life total is high enough where it's whatever, right? And... oh, okay. Crash. And I don't think I killed anything. I think I Frost Nova'd once, but it was a couple of seconds ago. Yeah, what would it be? Ugh. This is getting quite frustrating. Yeah, and then, like, it adds an entry into debug log, but I believe all it is the game starting up. It doesn't seem to include any information about the previous crash. Yeah. It's just the game starting up. Man, what do I do? I mean, do we try to brute force it? Do we just say, like, well, let's just keep going? Do I try to diagnose what's actually causing the problem? We're gonna go like that. And we're gonna go like that. So no auras. Like, we're crashing like almost every instance. This is gonna be so bad. So this is trying to diagnose it as either an aura issue or a reanimate issue. And really, if we get any crash from here on out, it has to be related to... or if we don't get a crash from here on out, it has to be related to one of those things, right? And so if we don't get any crashes, then it is very safe to say that reanimates may pose an issue. And I may need to look into, you know, giving monsters these bonus stats. Very cool and all. But it might be contributing to the problem. Level 74. Oh, that has an aura. That's not very good. I don't really see any reason to keep that. This is my second Pikachu. It's a lot of gold. I wonder if it really is an issue with reanimates inheriting, like, specifically thorns, and then getting a kill in an unexpected way. And then I wonder if it's even, like, reanimates killing with thorns and it trying to trigger another reanimate. Like, I don't know. I'm really spitballing. Hurricane and lightning. Oh, my Merc is dead. I legitimately don't know how that happened. These guys are obnoxious. Do they also like mana burn? Well, I think Griswold is dead. I don't know what killed him, but he appears to be gone. I mean, no crash so far when it was like crashing very reliably. So, I don't know. Still got a lot of testing to do, but ugh, stop stun locking me. Oh my god. So the only problem now is without thorns, I don't really know if I can farm at a high player count. Like, if I can't use reanimates and I can't use thorns, we might not really be in any position to do any real farming. I'm gonna put my gold away. Put this there. I'm gonna save an exit to save the fact that I finished that quest. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna do players 3. We're gonna we're gonna see if we crash. And if we crash, then it's fine. Because I'm kind of expecting to crash. But I really want to try to test. It could also be my mercenary, right? There could be an issue with something my merc is doing. Or was doing, rather. And maybe that's why we didn't get a crash, because my mercenary was dead the whole time that we were doing all that. And, like, I don't know how that would be an issue. But it could be an issue. So players 3 does not seem too bad. It seems like the skeletons at least die in one hit, right? I did set it to players 3, yeah. There's a lot of items dropping, but they all are bad. So, kind of really unfortunate. I mean, I guess we're really just kind of relying on the sheer quantity of drops to give us some good stuff. We're also not... I mean, we're not crashing yet. I wonder... So... The mercenary's weapon, I also just upgraded to that crossbow that gave, like, poison explosion on striking and slain monsters rest in peace. But then I think she also had a reanimate item. I wonder if there was some weird interaction there. I don't really even know why I'm speculating at this point. It's probably just making me look stupider. But the point is I have no idea why I was crashing. So many hollow ones. Yeah, the drops here are fine, but they're really being propped up by just the sheer quantity of them. Like... Oh, I should probably be picking up jokers again, too, because 2 jokers will give you a random 2, and I can use that to farm, like, stars and the good suits. But yeah, there's just so many enemies here thanks to the Hollow One groups, right? Because Hollow Ones spawn with a whole bunch of skeletons. A whole bunch of spooky skeletons. Yeah, what do you want to bet it's some weird mercenary issue? Yep. So Ravenclaw is actually overpowered, because by default it fires level 50 explosive arrows. I changed the display. So Ravenclaw actually does completely insane damage. I don't know if anyone else was aware of this. And so I think what I'm going to test then is we're going to go back to town. I have enough gold to revive my merc. We're going to swap out weapons. She also doesn't have body armor, so that's something I should probably think about. Okazan Relic is pretty bad. Okay, just because we want to save that progress we made, because I got a couple uniques, we are going to try with the full suite of reanimates and auras and whatnot, and just having changed merc weapon. So we should be able to see how much damage explosive arrow does. Okay, that's Volcano. I want her to just do a normal attack. I guess it doesn't matter, but you can see she is taking care of stuff all on her own. And it is kind of cool that she reanimates a ranged monster. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold. We could still very easily crash, but I wonder if that was it. That would be great. I would love it if I was able to determine the fault. I do need a better belt, so let's check this out. Okay, there's a lot happening here. Life and mana after kill, +1 max all res, Mind Blast, and Cold Wave when struck. And does this do anything? It's Thorns. We kind of need Thorns. Just like monsters take 19,000 damage when they hit me. The other thing we want to be on the lookout for is just a decent body armor. This is fine. This is not great. This is also not great. And this is also not great. So, yeah, our mercenary does not have very good gear. I think Ravenclaw will be okay. I guess we can just like look at body armors. I mean, it's better than, well, a 2% reanimate I actually don't care about. I'm hoping for like a 5% or higher. Hey, look at that. I'll take it. Get some more reanimates all up in here. We'll take the star. Yeah, I mean, no crash yet, so... This is Black Marsh. I feel like Black Marsh was pretty forgettable. My previous playthrough, I was just like, okay. Man, if I was an attack build, those would be like pretty solid, right? Flat fizz damage. Open wounds is sort of whatever. Two all max res is great when you are capped. I do need to get better gloves though, so we should actually be on the lookout for gloves. Yeah, I don't know if I can't use that, and I want her with the cannot be frozen. Wind struck is just probably the worst. Like proc state, I don't know what you want to call it. It's the worst way to get a chance to cast on an Act 1 Merc. Like, they're not in melee range. More Javelin Nova. I mean, I don't even know if Javelin Nova would be OP. Like, it probably is late in the game. So, I'm trying to avoid it. I got this can of Mountain Dew right next to me, and I've been side-eyeing it all night. And I can't say I'm not tempted. I am going to hide magicals at this point. I also don't really care about superior items because, like, in vanilla, you want them for rune words, but in Zyel, you can put rune words in anything. So there's no reason to even show them. Here's our waypoint. That, and we will head right on back. That's not the way. yeah, wyverns. Did forget about those. Venom Lord and Salamander. I mean, we can hold on to that for a little while. I'll keep rare charms just because you do need rare charms for upgrading some things. Man, Thorns is really strong. Oh god. These guys have a lot of health. Do they do a lot of damage? I do know the warped ones can do hundreds of damage per hit if they actually... Oh, okay. We do still crash. Interesting. Well, we lasted a heck of a lot longer that time. Could it be an issue with a reanimate getting slain monsters rest in peace? That's possible. We definitely went the longest time with no crash, with our Merc not having the slain monsters rest in peace. What if I disable that affix? We're gonna go in. And so it's only one stat, right? There's only one affix that grants it. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn rip from spawnable to not spawnable. And then our hope is that this fixes that issue. Again, I am just like really spitballing because I'm sure that so many of these stats were never ever meant to go on monsters. So what did we lose? Most of the Black Marsh farm, which is kind of whatever. Yeah, we lost the waypoint too. That's sort of whatever too, as well. We are back down to players 1 for the time being. I don't really care. Really, I just want to test for the crash. Because what's going to be really annoying is even if it lasts for like 10 minutes, if I'm in one area for that whole time, we risk losing all of the progress we make every time the game crashes. You know, if it were like once a stream, but man, we've already crashed too many times. So let's hope it is an issue with slain monsters rest in peace. It could be an issue with, you know, monsters getting slain monsters rest in peace and killing my summons. It could be an issue with reanimates getting slain monsters rest in peace and, you know, certain chance to casts, or they getting their own reanimates. Like, it's just too hard to say. There's too many moving parts. So, like I said, I guess I don't even know why I think it might be slain monsters rest in peace, but it's just kind of what my gut is telling me. And my gut is telling me to listen to my gut. Oh, we would have lost those. Yeah. We lost a couple of poster frags too, which is actually kind of unfortunate. Because posters are going to be a big deal for me for quite some time. That's pretty whatever. I'll keep it. Rare charms are always good. You know, I'll use it for crafting something. Oh, and I lost some torches too. Yeah. I'd gotten, what, like 3 or 4 torches? Can you do... Does slash save actually work? I feel like that used to be a command. I don't know if that actually works though. I don't know why I find the reanimate corpse explosion sound so satisfying, but I do. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of clashing colors. And looks like those devourers have been going to town. I suppose, if it turns out the offender is slain monsters rest in peace, I actually only added that because I thought it would be an annoying stat. Like, I can't have every single stat always be really good. I want some stats to feel kind of trash to help water down items. Like, getting max stamina on just about anything is pretty objectively bad. Yeah, like, look at how much damage they do. That's a lot of damage. Okay, nice. Getting a star. Talon. Fend and stun. How OP. How are my resists looking? Okay, they're not terrible. My poison resist is looking pretty nice, though. I must have a bunch of max resistances somewhere. Oh, this is 5. And then don't I have like another charm with 5 and another something with 5? I mean, I must have a bunch of charms with 5 max poison res or something. 3 max fire, 3 max lightning. It doesn't really add up to 21. I like legitimately don't know where it's coming from. This is 3 max lightning. Yeah, 5 max there. And that's it. Where else would I be getting it? Why do I have 96 poison resist? That just doesn't make any sense to me. We're not gonna do a whole thing here. This does give me 2. Oh, and it gives me 2 Pikachu. Wait, right? Yeah, okay. I was like, I thought I had 2 now. I do. Nothing else, though. Yeah, I really just need to do a ton of farming here. Which is fine. I don't mind farming. I actually really like just grinding out early game items and then feeling OP for a good chunk of time. That's another 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go bada bing, bada boom. All right. Do we have... No, we don't. We're going to cube these. I think that gives me a 7th star. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay, let's cross our fingers. And so this is going to be like item level 6, so chances are affixes are going to be basically doo-doo. Great. Paladin only item. I mean, that's so good. 3,000 life. So that's why we want jokers. We want jokers so that we can just get a bunch of 2s of talons, swords, stars. Because those are like the high level suits. And so they're going to give us the best outputs. I always put like unique rings, amulets, jewels in with those items and not with the rest of my uniques, because that's just what I do. So gems, so it's chipped, flawed, normal, flawless, perfect. We'll do it that way. I know it's a lot of organizing, but I feel like I need to all the time. All right, we're gonna run like one more. We'll do dark wood. Did my merc? Yeah, I died, so my merc died as well. 35,000. Okay, we can afford that. That's actually not a problem. I did not think I had this much gold. 500,000. We're gonna do, let's say players 5. And we'll do Darkwood. Darkwood I think is a little easier. So can probably get our chain started a little bit more simply. Just a bunch of stats. Well, I guess it's a rare amulet, right? We want some of those like rare rings, amulets, jewels for some of the like cube recipes, I guess. Unique light belt. What is that, like Herja's skirt or whatever? Kyra's midriff. There's a whole bunch of those. We could put that on our merc. But I think the cannot be frozen is probably better. Yeah, things seem fine drop-wise. I mean, I guess we're always just hoping that things don't randomly crash for some other unknown reason. But it might take a while to figure out, like, what's responsible for some of the, like, really bizarre crashes. So this is basically just giving me some mana, which I don't need anymore, and a reanimate. Those are really bad. Those are really, really bad. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Wow. So this thing actually gives me more damage than this. That is wild. I guess this is flat, right? Flat damage is almost always better. And this is 8% reanimate versus, I guess this is not really doing anything for my merc. Yeah, my damage is actually, like, just not very good. Like, I can kill the skeletons, which is good, because then I get some reanimates to actually deal with the hollow ones. You know, the other thing I could do is I could turn in a bunch of like, good, 2s, but I just think it's not worth it to get, like, a random +1 all skills, like, basically nothing. Oh, this is also really good for kills, so maybe I'll be able to get some poster fragments after this clear. I did not want that large axe. Something had a succubus. We're gonna try one more. Because like I said, I want to get to 10,000 kills. I imagine... I guess I wasn't really paying attention to my, my kill count. But I imagine, like, with all these, like, skeletons, I mean, it's gotta be a lot. Like, that was already 200. Seem to be way more hollow ones this time. Maybe it's just this smaller area. Numbers are probably so good. Ooh, a queen. That's really nice. Just gotta hope we don't crash now. Up cards. It can be a little annoying to have Frost Nova on left click, because if I click on a monster, even if I want to like move, sometimes, you know, it's just gonna cast Frost Nova. And yeah, that can be obnoxious. The experience seems decent here. Maybe that was just Treehead, actually. I think we're going to hit 10,000. And then we're just going to use all of that to pull out poster fragments. Losing the 150 magic find will kind of hurt. At least it will feel bad. But I guess at this stage, like, what are we really hoping for in terms of rares or uniques? Like, rares aren't going to be high enough item level to matter, right? Because we won't be able to get any good stats on them. And uniques aren't going to be any good base types. I mean, like, stuff like amulets where it just doesn't matter, sure. Losing out on some random unique amulet drops, ring drops, jewel drops. Kind of feels bad, but the reality is I need posters, and I need to really try to capitalize on getting some if I really want to continue to progress. Especially because I'm already forcing myself to play on hard mode with no summons. Like, while the reanimates might seem sick, they are mostly just meat shields and do no damage. Grendels get Frozen Orb. And its level of Frozen Orb is 8 times its skill level. So, like, level 5 Grendels are using level 40 Frozen Orbs. So, early in the game, their damage scales super, super well. Okay, we broke 10k. I'm gonna head back to town. I'll just finish the loop. Oh, it's just the dog itching. Are we full? Yeah. Okay. So let's tuck a couple items in there. Now we've got all sorts of room for activities. Okay, I mean full circuit with no crash. I wonder if, I mean, again, like, knock on wood, but I wonder if we've found the issue. Okay, so here, I don't have any of those. I don't have that. Club to wand is pretty irrelevant. Lifesteal to jewel, I suppose I'll put that on a merc weapon. Five to 10 HP is just irrelevant, but I'm gonna use it anyways. Club to Morningstar. Could that spawn with druid skills? And then this is things I actually care about. And then things for jewels. Oh wow. There are things happening. I like this. The damage might be good enough. Actually, I think we can drop this. Twister and Corpse Explosion are, like, kind of whatever. And this is gonna, yeah, it gives me quite a bit of damage, almost to, it gives me, like, 40 to 200 damage almost. And then getting Ancient's Call and Iron Maiden are pretty nice here. Hierophant and Embalmed. Okay. That's cool. 2 to Assassin skills. 2 to Lightning skills. Like, I mean, unfortunately, I can't capitalize on that at all, but like, this is the direction I want to see things going. Like, if we could get... I guess I don't need Venom. So, yeah, never mind. I wouldn't use it anyways. And we'll throw all our... That's a 7. And one of these is a queen. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. Pretty big. And then amulet. Rare. Yeah, like for level 15, this thing is stacked. Double reanimate. 2 assassin skills. A good chance to cast. Right? Level 10 Venom when struck. Although if you're an assassin, you probably already are getting Venom somehow. I guess I don't know how, but probably, right? And then we've got our jewels and set items. Okay, so Cyverbs or Civerbs or whatever, and then that. And I forgot about that. Put that in there. All of these coming on out, yeah. Whole bunch of set items here as well. Sarus is a dupe. Click Laws we don't actually have any of yet, and Angelic we don't have any of yet. And then for unique items, which I don't think I care about any of them. Kind of surprising that I have a bunch of Druid Helms and I'm not using any of them. Right, like, but whatever. We'll probably wind up using a good, you know, plus Druid skills helm eventually. Okay. That seems quite good. Take that other Joker. And what are we looking at now? I mean, I can do everything else. Oh, here's one. Right, all different suits. And I believe this spits out a crafted item. So the only thing that matters about it being crafted is crafted items can spawn with more stats than magic items. Oh, it's a magical. 2 to all skills. Damage reduced by 100. That is definitely better than 1 to all skills. And the damage reduction should really help early on here. I wonder what it actually got as random stats. Like, obviously the poison damage and the max fire res, but it must have gotten something else. Vitality, replenish life, defense. It is also only item level 7. Yeah, static field on kill. Just not doing a lot for me. I could put that on my Merc, right? No. Yeah, this ring is like half of my max damage. Yeah, it like literally doubles her damage. 111 to 319. Yeah. Okay. So we won't do that. We'll put that there. And let's do a second one. Three to all skills. This is just better. I think it's not quite as much vitality. But like side by side. Yeah, this other one is just like basically all upside. And then, do I need the resists? Yes, I do want the resists on here. Yeah, that takes me so negative. Why is my poison resist so freaking high, though? Something is just giving me a ton of poison resist. I don't understand. This is 40. Just randomly getting poison resist somewhere. Whatever. I mean, what am I missing? It's not a passive. Like, I don't... Whatever. I don't care. I don't care right now. We'll put it here for now. Okay, so I have 2s of all different suits giving a crafted ring. But if 2s of all different suits gives a rare ring, arguably that's just better, right? Because then it has no level requirement, whereas crafted items can give level requirements. And the item level doesn't impact how many affixes it can get. Crafted items, you need higher item levels to have it get 6 mods. And rare items, I don't believe you need to do that. Okay, so what we were going to do, we're going to be yanking out a bunch of fragments. And I guess just, yeah, hoping we get something. That is an album fragment. That's another album fragment. Two barb skills, 261% enhanced damage. '91 dex, lightning res, and heal stamina. And that is all she wrote. Lightning res actually helps here, so I'll take it. And what did we get for dupes? So we now have those. And I'm going to take these guys out as well. So that they're on this second page. Trying to keep all my stuff that I might actually complete together. And yeah, we're putting those here. Okay. Is this Stitch? I don't remember. We did get the second piece of Kanga. I'm pretty sure we have those, and this is a duplicate as well. Right. God, I've been playing Zael just way too much. Also, we had, oh yeah. Let's see, we had that. Anything else? I'm trying to kind of look at one at a time. No. Okay, there's 2 donkeys. I don't remember if that's Stitch. I mean, I think it is. I'll know better when we get the middle. The other thing I could do, you can 3-to-1 your poster frags. I don't know if that's a dumb idea or not. I think that's dumb. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. I had set it aside. Okay. Nothing else. You know what? My girlfriend still is not home from her massage, so we're gonna do another run. I think Darkwood on Players 5 is a pretty decent sweet spot. I think we were already on Players 5, but just making sure. It's really good density. I can actually kill the return, so we can kind of get things going. Oh. That's a new one. I don't know if you can see the error pop up. tpathinfo.hroomstart. No idea what that means. I'm gonna look it up. So, Diablo 2 crash. tpath info. Yep, no clue. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I swear, this better have saved all of that. I assume it did, right? Because we went to a new area, and I believe that it always saves when you do a new area. Yeah. Okay, so we're back down to our 270 kills. Oh, and I exited the game anyways, so we're fine. Yeah, so we didn't actually pick anything up. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. That was, oh, and we're on players 1 now. That is the first time I have seen that, error message. tpathinfo hroomstart. It seemed to be some weird level generation thing. I mean, just based off the text it threw. But, man, who knows? Where's the wrist blade? Is it up here? No. I don't understand. Okay, what's this? It's bad. Oh, there's the wrist blade. Okay. It's like, I must just be missing something. Jaidaras. Man, I love Jaidaras. It's lower resistant Frost Nova on striking, and as you kind of progress through item quality, it just gets better and better and better. Man, why? Tell me why the tall charms always seem really good. Although this has some really low rolls. 1% enhanced damage, damage resist 1%, minus 1% enemy cold resist, 3 strength. Those are some low rolls. Bone Spear. Oh, all my reanimates are dying. I was having this conversation with UGF yesterday about reanimates and how, like, yeah, reanimates are really strong, but I also think they balance themselves by, like, they only last for 60 seconds. You can't make them last any longer. They will automatically die after 60 seconds. They do not inherently follow you. Like, they will walk after you, but they don't teleport to you. And you have to kill things to get them. So, like, it's this weird balance between, like, okay, yeah, you need to kill stuff, but then that means that you do enough damage to kill stuff without your reanimates. So reanimates to me are just, like, kind of fun, and yeah, it is really powerful to have kind of like the minion wall, but I don't know. I don't think they're even as overpowered as regular summons. Like, I'm just convinced Summon Grendel is overpowered. I mean, that's just my opinion on that. Almost every character that I play, I'm hoping for an early Summon Grendel. Or the one that summons Hydras, those are really strong too. But those need corpses. And the way monsters work in Zael, it's like reanimates are just never going to be good. And late game, summons sort of keep up a little bit because, like with Grendel, Grendel's Frozen Orb is 8 times its own level. So if you have level 50 Grendel, it fires level 400 Frozen Orbs. And, like, those probably deal damage, right? A level 400 Frozen Orb is probably doing some probably outputting some significant damage. Like, it's doing things. Whereas reanimates, like most monsters, most regular monsters, don't have any interesting skills to speak of. And if they do, they probably just don't do any damage because they have to be balanced against you. And in Zael, monsters are always going to have way more life than they have damage. Like, even when players have, you know, 10,000 health, how much damage do you think they're doing? They're doing over 10,000 per hit. You know, the other thing we could try to do is bum rush our way to Act 2. Because, so my previous character, I was playing a paladin, had gotten up to, I don't know, up pretty high level, 300 maybe, not like insane, but I was like level 300, and I got to Act 2, and at the start of Act 2, I think I'm just going to take the waypoint actually. At the start of Act 2, I'm going to go down to players 3, in the Rocky Waste, the only enemy that spawns is like one of the Wraith type enemies that just have super good drops. So just like farming the Rocky Waste for posters is probably a good strategy, but then I have to be in Act 2 already, and so I don't know. I don't know if this strategy is gonna work against Andariel. Like reanimates and then just hoping that 1500 thorns damage kills stuff. I don't know how much health Andariel has. Even on players 1, it's gotta be way more than 15,000. Is that third? Yeah, that should be the third Kirby piece. At least Wyverns don't hit as hard as Venom Drakes. I don't have to be quite as scared. Alright, so warped ones are pretty high level, 70, but they also grant like quite good experience. Oh, nope, we got another crash. So I am consistently getting crashes now in the Tomo Highland. I wish I knew why. I wish I understood what the heck was going on. Well, that's why I suppose we're considering this just testing. This is me testing the, the random affix changes. What did we lose? The Kirby. Actually makes me kind of sad. Yeah. That was the middle Kirby piece. Ugh. Kills me. Well, I mean, I'm going to call it there anyways. It's been 3 hours. I'm going to need to get started on dinner. I don't know what time my girlfriend's coming home, but I want to actually eat before 9 o'clock. So I got to get started on dinner. I got to take my contacts out. I got to do some laundry. So thanks for hanging out. Sorry about all the hiccups. I also, there's part of me that wonders is this maybe isolated to, like my play style? Like, would this go away if I was playing more of an attack-based build, or who knows? Right? No clue what the issue is. Maybe I just need to curate the random stats a little bit better. I don't know. But anyways, we will eventually figure things out. But until then, thanks for sticking with me. Hope it hasn't been too painful. And, yeah, have a good night. See you next time.